Electric cars. Are they really the future of transportation? A quiet revolution on the roads. Close your eyes and imagine a city with clean air, quiet streets, and cars that move almost silently. No loud engines, no smoke, and no strong smell of fuel. Instead, you see modern vehicles that run on electricity and help protect the environment. This is not a science fiction movie. This is the direction our world is moving toward right now. Transportation has always been an important part of human life. Cars help us go to work, visit family, travel to new places, and carry goods from one city to another. But traditional cars that use petrol and diesel also create serious problems. They pollute the air, increase climate change, and depend on fuels that will not last forever. Because of these problems, many people, companies, and governments are looking for better solutions. One of the most important solutions is the electric car. Electric vehicles, also called EVs, are becoming more popular every year. But are they really the future? How do they work? Are they truly better for the planet? And what might happen by the year 2050? Let's explore the world of electric cars and understand why they are such an important topic today. 1. What exactly are electric cars and how do they work? Electric cars are vehicles that use electricity as their main source of energy instead of petrol or diesel. Traditional cars have an internal combustion engine that burns fuel to create power. Electric cars, on the other hand, use an electric motor powered by a large battery. The battery stores electrical energy. Drivers charge the battery by plugging the car into a charging station or a home charger. When the driver presses the accelerator, electricity flows from the battery to the motor, and the motor turns the wheels. This process is much simpler than in traditional cars because electric motors have fewer moving parts. There are different types of electric vehicles. Some are fully electric, which means they run only on electricity. Others are hybrid cars, which use both electricity and fuel. Plug-in hybrids can be charged like electric cars, but also have a fuel engine for longer trips. One big advantage of electric cars is that they do not have an exhaust pipe. This means they do not release harmful gases like carbon dioxide or nitrogen oxides while driving. This makes them much cleaner, especially in cities where traffic is heavy. Electric cars are also very quiet. When you sit inside one, you often notice how smooth and silent the ride feels. This can make driving more relaxing and can reduce noise pollution in cities. 2. How common are electric cars in the world today? Electric cars were once very rare and expensive. Only a small number of people used them, and charging stations were difficult to find. But in the last decade, things have changed quickly. Today, millions of electric cars are on the roads around the world. In some countries, electric vehicles are a normal part of daily life. For example, in several European countries, a large number of new cars sold each year are electric. In big cities in China and the United States, electric cars, buses, and even electric delivery vehicles are becoming more common. One reason for this growth is better technology. Batteries are now stronger, last longer, and can store more energy. This means electric cars can travel longer distances on one charge than before. Another reason is government support. Many governments offer financial help, such as tax reductions or bonuses to people who buy electric cars. Car companies are also investing heavily in electric vehicles. Almost every major car brand now produces electric models, and many companies plan to stop making petrol and diesel cars in the future. Charging stations are also increasing. You can now find charging points in shopping centers, parking areas, highways, and even small towns. Although the system is not perfect yet, it is improving every year. 3. What will happen in the future? Electric cars in 2050. The future of electric cars looks very strong. Many experts believe that electric vehicles will become the main type of transportation in the coming decades. By 2030 or 2035, a large part of new cars sold in many countries could be electric. Some governments have already announced plans to stop selling new petrol and diesel cars after certain dates. These decisions are made to reduce air pollution and fight climate change. Looking further ahead to 2050, electric cars may be the normal choice for most drivers around the world. Cities may have many more charging stations, and charging may become faster and easier. Batteries will likely be cheaper, lighter, and more powerful. This could make electric cars more affordable for more people. We may also see changes in how we use cars. Shared electric vehicles, self-driving electric taxis, and electric public transport systems could become more common. Instead of owning a car, some people might use electric mobility services when they need them. If electricity production also becomes cleaner, using more wind, solar, and other renewable energy sources, electric cars could play a big role in reducing global pollution. Electric cars. Are they really the future of transportation? A quiet revolution on the roads. Close your eyes and imagine a city with clean air, quiet streets, and cars that move almost silently. No loud engines. Electric cars do not produce these gases while driving, which means cleaner air, especially in cities. Second, electric cars can help fight climate change. Petrol and diesel cars produce carbon dioxide, a gas that warms the planet. Electric cars can produce much less carbon dioxide, especially if the electricity comes from renewable energy. Third, electric cars are often cheaper to use. Electricity usually costs less than fuel, and electric motors are more efficient. They also have fewer parts that can break, so maintenance costs can be lower. There's no need for oil changes, for example. Another benefit is the driving experience. Electric cars are smooth, quiet, and often very quick when accelerating. Many drivers say they enjoy the feeling of driving an electric car. Electric vehicles can also reduce noise pollution. Cities with many electric cars may become quieter and more comfortable places to live. 5. Challenges and disadvantages we still need to solve. Even though electric cars have many advantages, there are still challenges. One major problem is the price. Although costs are going down, electric cars can still be more expensive to buy than traditional cars. This can make them difficult for some families to afford. Charging is another challenge. While charging stations are increasing, they are not everywhere. Long trips can still be stressful if drivers worry about where to charge. Charging also takes longer than filling a fuel tank, especially with slower chargers. Batteries are another issue. Producing batteries require materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel. Mining these materials can have environmental and social impacts. It is important to find better ways to recycle batteries and use safer materials. Electricity production is also important. If electricity comes from coal or other polluting sources, the environmental benefits of electric cars are smaller. Countries need to produce more clean energy for electric cars to be truly green. 6. Are electric cars truly better for the environment? This is a complex question. In most cases, electric cars are better for the environment than petrol or diesel cars, especially over their full lifetime. While making an electric car, especially its battery, can produce more pollution at the beginning, the car becomes cleaner over time because it does not burn fuel. After some years of use, the total pollution from an electric car is often lower than from a traditional car. The biggest factor is how the electricity is produced. In countries that use a lot of renewable energy, electric cars are much cleaner. In countries that depend on coal, the benefit is smaller, but electric cars can still be more efficient overall. Recycling batteries and improving battery technology will also make electric cars more environmentally friendly in the future.